the real reason why you're procrastinating and how to actually fix it. Yes guys, hope you're good. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today's video, like I just mentioned, procrastination, one of the most common problems I work with business owners, that I see online and just speak to people generally. Procrastination is one of the biggest killers for productivity and actually moving your business forward. But a lot of people don't know the real reason as to why they're actually procrastinating. And then even if they do know, they don't know how to fix it. So that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Like always, minimal editing, just me and you having an actual conversation. And hopefully you can take some insight from this and implement it literally straight away into your routine, your mindset routine, and of course your business. Once you stop procrastinating, that will allow you to push the content or the program ideas out there, do the event, do the thing you've always wanted to do, which is probably going to be the thing that makes you more money or moves your business forward, but you've been putting it off for no reason. Well, I'm going to say for no reason, but there is a reason, so we're going to kind of dive into it. Now, most people think that procrastination is from a number of different reasons, which is typically not the case. So most people will think that it's a time management problem. So maybe they're not doing good habits or routines or time management, time blocking to actually get themselves in the position to do the thing they've been putting off. They might think it's an energy issue. So they're too tired to do the thing. They're not sleeping great. And that's the reason why they're putting things off. They might think it is an organization issue, similar to the first one. So they're not creating that kind of time bubble they need, or they don't have the time is another common thing. But none of those are actually the real reason. They're almost like smoke screens. They're masks of the actual problem to what is really, really going on. Why do I say that? And why am I so confident on that? Well, first of all, I've seen it firsthand and worked through it with a number of people. And I'll get onto the reason as to what the real reason is, as to why people procrastinate. But most people, let's say, for example, they don't have the time. They know how to carve out time. Let's say their reason is they don't have the energy, like I mentioned. They know how to preserve their energy and work on their energy. Food, sleep, hydration, stress, all of these things. If they were the issue and procrastination was really bothering them so much, they would have known how to have fixed it and then actually fixed it so it wouldn't be a problem anymore. So that's why I'm very, very confident that those issues, time, energy, organization, aren't the real reasons as to why people are procrastinating and why you're procrastinating and why your business isn't moving forward. Like, we've all had those ideas that we've been saying for years and never actually done it. Maybe an in-person event with your clients. Maybe it's your first public speaking gig. Maybe it's a podcast. Maybe it's a YouTube channel like this. Maybe it's raising your prices. Maybe it's a new program or new content ideas that you've had for ages. You've been telling everyone you're going to do them, but you keep on putting them off. And you always say, oh God, I don't know why. Here's the reason why. It is all linked to your subconscious mind. And again, I'll elaborate as to why that is the case. Your subconscious mind has one job, and it's been the subconscious mind has one job, and it's been that job for human beings ever since we've been around, and it's to keep us safe. So within your subconscious mind are your belief systems. So whatever you believe to be true about yourself and the world around you, that's locked into your subconscious mind, okay? You don't always see this stuff going on. Imagine a computer or a laptop. There are computer programs and bits of software running in the background that you can't even see, but they're very much making everything tick. That's how your subconscious mind works. So in knowing that your subconscious mind wants to keep you safe, and how you see the world and how you see your business and how you see everything around you is dictated by your beliefs your subconscious mind is providing for you. If you subconsciously doubt that your business, for example, is going to fail and you're not going to be successful, if you go to do something about that and put that offer or content out there, or go to plan your next or your first in-person event, your subconscious mind kicks in, pulls you back, throws you off course because it wants to keep you safe. It says to you, without you even realizing it, whoa, if we put ourselves out there on this new idea, we plan the in-person event, what if no one signs up? We're going to be in danger because we might be upset, we might stress, we might sack the business off altogether. So let's just stay in our place of safety. So I'm going to throw you off. I'm going to get you to do other meaningless tasks that don't really mean much to you, so you stay in a place of safety. We don't win, but we're safe. The subconscious doesn't care whether you're happy or not. Safety is priority number one. So again, going back to the point, why are we putting these things off that are actually going to help us grow? Well, again, if you put yourself out there, you might fail. And we don't want to fail because failure means a lack of safety, right? So that's why we're putting things off. It's nothing to do with your energy or your time management or your organization or the actual idea itself. It's you putting yourself out of harm's way and staying from a place of safety. So hopefully you're seeing why you keep throwing yourself off without even realizing it. It's those computer programs in your subconscious minds that are holding you back. So what do? We can't just let that go on because you'll always stay exactly where you are, right? We need to create a new perspective, a new sense of safety around putting yourself out there with this new idea. We want to start to challenge that fear. Again, if we're trying to put ourselves in a place of safety, we're avoiding things that are scaring us, right? So it's fear that's actually the problem. We are fearing judgment. We are fearing failure. We are fearing that self-doubt that's stopping us from moving forward. So we have to create a new perspective of safety. So here's a question that I want you to ask yourself. This thing that I'm putting out there, so fill in the blank, whether it's content, program, in-person event, why will I be absolutely fine if this doesn't work? Why will I continue to go on about my life and my business still be okay, even if this reel, post, program, in-person event, podcast, YouTube channel, if that thing doesn't work and I quote unquote fail, why will I be absolutely fine? By answering this question, you are rationalizing that fear. Fear is irrational, right? That's why it causes us so many problems. It doesn't make any sense. So let's challenge it. Why will I be absolutely fine? If there's an answer to that question of why you'd be absolutely fine, you'd still have your family and your friends and your partner, you'd still have your business, you'd still have you, trust. That sense of fear that we're getting from this new thing we want to put out there, it doesn't hold that much weight for us anymore. It's not stopping us so much. We're actually making friends with that fear a little bit. And if we know that the worst case scenario by you marketing an in-person event and nobody signs up, which is the thing that you're actually afraid of, if no one signs up, you would just take it on the chin and go to your next thing that you're looking to put out there. That's the most realistic worst case scenario for you. So the question then is, do you actually need to fear it so much? And if you don't fear it as much, can you stop getting in your own way and just push? Feel the fear and do it anyway, because we know it's actually not going to be that bad. Once you start getting into the habit of challenging these fears, bearing in mind they're the things that are keeping you stuck, if we can get into the habit of challenging those from a perspective standpoint and asking ourselves these questions of, why is this fine? Why will I be fine? Why is this going to be okay? And take aligned action with that, we start to just gradually tick off and get to the next level of where we want to push things. Whether that's upping your prices or doing a podcast, like I said, there's so many different ways this is showing up. The main thing I wanted to get across in this video really was for you to realize that the reason you're procrastinating and not doing the things you need to, nothing to do with your organization or time or energy, it's to do with you being scared. And it's absolutely fine to admit that. You don't even have to tell anyone. But what's not okay is you not challenging that fear and letting that fear keep you stuck in a place of safety. So just a recap of what you need to do. Notice what it is you are afraid of. If I put this thing out there, if I do the thing I've been procrastinating, what am I afraid will happen? Understand what that root cause is, but then challenge it. Challenge it with, why will I be absolutely fine if I am judged or if this thing doesn't go to plan? Why will the world keep spinning and I'll keep on moving anyway? Can I take it as a learning? If that can reduce the fear that you have about doing the thing, does that allow you to then take the aligned action and push and do the thing? Feel the fear and do it anyway. And then you'll get a result. If you keep on doing that and doing that and doing that, that's how you build a business with new ideas, keep things fresh and lead from the front. Hopefully this has been helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about this technique. It's a really, really simple questioning technique of challenging the fear. But if you have any questions about this, if you feel like procrastination is really keeping you stuck, drop a comment below and I'll come back to you with a technique or maybe a video to actually help you out. In the description, there's a link to a completely free training about my subconscious shift method, which is the method I take my clients through to shift their mindset to help them push the business forward. It's completely free for you to go and grab it if you want to. Link is below. But like I said, any questions or struggles with this, drop it in the comments. It allows me to help you with your direct problem. Feel free to subscribe as well so you know when future videos are coming. I hope this one has been helpful for you and have a good day. I will see you in the next video.